Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. In just a few more days, on February 4th, 2023, we are entering officially the year of the water rabbit. Yeah, so right now we're still in the year of the water tiger up until February 4th when we are officially crossing over. Now, the year 2023, the water rabbit year, is also the last year of period 8 before we are officially going into period 9, 2024. Period 9 is a very, very important period. It's a completely new energetic era that we have to prepare for. And so most of this year, 2023, we are trying to enhance, we're trying to use Feng Shui activations to enhance our ability to tap into period 9 energies and to make use of them right from the get-go and hit the ground running. So we will start the year 2023, the water rabbit year, with a really, really beautiful period 9 ritual. It's really nice, guys. So just I can highly recommend this ritual. It takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of preparation, but it's a really beautiful ritual that sets the tone for period 9 overall. So let me show you what you need to do. It's a 3-step process. And so I'll explain it step by step and let you know exactly what you need to do and when. So first of all, the date that you need to mark in your calendar is the 5th of February. And this entire ritual is a very, very early morning or middle of the night kind of ritual. So the first step needs to happen between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. on 5th of February. And as always, you don't need to convert time zones or anything like that. Just take local time wherever you are, all right? So the 5th of February, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. So at any point in that time, during that time frame, that 2-hour time period, we first take sort of like we conduct a bath ritual where we can sort of cleanse ourselves and make sure that we just get rid of the toxicity and everything that's been accumulating, especially during period 8. That was a bit of a heavy period, and going into period 9. Now, there are 3 different things or 3 different types of baths that you could do. It's up to you what you want to use. Either a 7-color flower bath. So that's essentially 7 different types of dried flowers, and you just put it in a bath. You let them soak in the bath a little bit, and then you just relax and enjoy. Yeah, however long you want to do this, it's entirely up to you. Yeah, the duration, as it says here, is totally up to the individual. Now, if you don't have 7 different types of dried flowers, you can also do a citrus cleansing. And this is super easy to do. Just get a few oranges or a few lemons or whatever, just citrus fruits, fresh ones, and you just slice them, put them into the bath water, no extra soap or extra additives or anything like that, just fresh citrus fruit, and then you take a bath in that water. Or if you prefer a salt scrub, that's also possible. For that, you don't even need to necessarily do a bath. You can do this under the shower, and we usually recommend pink Himalayan salt. Yeah, so what this looks like, something like this. Yeah, on the left, we've got the flower bath. It's a lot of flowers. I usually don't have that many. You don't need to fill the bathtub full to the brim with flowers. Yeah, just sprinkle a few flowers in there, seven different types. Usually, if you want to do this super, super correctly, you use the right flowers per chakra. You can Google that, you can look that up, but that's not necessary. Just 7 different types of flowers. Or here, you can also see on the right the citrus bath, or then just a Himalayan salt scrub. So whichever one you want to do, it's entirely up to you. But this is just to kind of cleanse yourself and get rid of any type of toxic energy that is stuck to you in one way or another. And as I said, you can do this for as long as you want. If you want to take a 2-hour bath at 1 o'clock in the morning, absolutely fine. It's up to you. So this is the first step of this ritual. Now, the second one is a water activation. And this one needs to happen at 3:19 a.m. in the morning, right? So once you're done with your bath or with your scrub, you then conduct a water activation. And this one here contrary to most of the activations that I'm giving you, actually has to remain in place the entire year. Yeah, so until February 3rd, 2024. So you leave this particular water activation in place. Now, what you need to do exactly, you need to identify the north one sector in your flat. So it's very easy. You just stand in the center, hold out your compass, and check where is the 345-degree range, plus minus 5 degrees. 345 is just the middle line. So 345 plus minus 5 degrees, and you check where this sector is. And at the outermost part, if possible, you put a water feature. I'll show you later what that looks like. So water feature there, and this needs to be in place throughout the entire year. Now, if this happens to be a bedroom, obviously that's not ideal. We don't necessarily want to have a water feature active and running in the bedroom for that long of a time, because water is very, very yang, and in the bedroom we need more of a yin energy. So if it happens to be your bedroom, then you just turn the water on, or you just turn the water pump in the water container on for 2 hours per day, and that's it. That's all it takes, yeah? But that's only if it's in the bedroom. If it's anywhere else in the house or at the office, then just leave it there throughout the entire year. It doesn't matter whether it's the kitchen, the utility room, the bathroom, really doesn't matter. Just identify the north one sector, 345 degrees, and place a water container here. Now, what it needs to look like, let me show you here. Just like this is the simplest version of this. You can obviously make it look much, much nicer. But if you just want to put a water bucket there and you're not troubled by the fact that it's not super aesthetic, water bucket, fill it up to the brim. Yeah, so this is a little bit low on water. So fill it up to the brim, and then you just insert a water pump. You can get those in any aquarium shop. It doesn't have to be a super aggressive water feature, just so that the surface of the water is moving, right? And you leave that on the entire year. And again, if it is in the bedroom, then you just turn the water pump on for at least minimum 2 hours per day. You can do it, you can leave it on the entire day and then just turn it off during the night while you're trying to sleep, so you're not bothered by the noise of the water. If it's not in the bedroom, then you leave it on throughout. All right. Obviously, you make sure that you always have fresh water in there. If the water starts to look dirty or has like a dust film on it, you change the water. Yeah, we don't want to activate negative or unsentimental water qi. All right, so this is the second step. Now on to the third step. After you have done this, you do a fire activation. Yeah. So this is also on the same day at the same time, 3:19 a.m. or just a couple of minutes after you've put the water in place. And you put candles right next to the water bucket. And again, they need to remain there for the duration of the entire year until February 3rd, 2024. Now, you don't need to leave them burning throughout the entire day. 2 hours every day is sufficient, especially if you have children at home or are just generally a little bit worried about a fire hazard. Definitely don't leave them on overnight. Just 2 hours per day is enough. All right. Now, what they need to look like. Sorry, this is the sector you need to put it in next to the water bucket. What they need to look like is something like this. Yeah. If you are using an odd number of candles, don't put them in a line. Yeah. Don't align them in a straight line. Put them like in a group, as you can see here with those 3 candles on the left. And they don't necessarily need to be in a glass container. It's just for extra safety. Yeah, if we have fire at the home, it's always better if you just put a container around it to protect yourself a little bit more from any type of potential fire hazard, right? But obviously, if you're around and if you're not worried about that, you can remove that glass container. But other than that, we prefer to have an odd number of candles. So I usually use 3 candles and then just put them in a group like this, or you can just use one simple candle and make sure that it's on for a minimum of 2 hours. but it doesn't have to be longer than that. All right. So this is a 3-step ritual. The water helps you attract the advancing energies of period 9 because it's really closing in on us now. From a practitioner perspective, this period 9 has already started, but really it's in full force by 2024. And we kind of want to make sure that all the energies, especially the positive ones, of course, are coming to us. And the fire activation provides clarity. Yeah, this helps us to remain clear-headed throughout turbulent times, especially when the periods are changing. Whenever you see a change from period 8 to period 9 or period 9 to period 1, every time we're changing into a new period, people tend to get a little bit confused about what they want in life. They're a bit uncertain about what the future brings, and so it's really, really important that we get that clarity, and that's what the fire helps us with. All right. So I really recommend this ritual. I hope you have the time. And I do believe the 5th of February is a Sunday. So after you've done all this, you can actually sleep in, which is a good thing. So yes, do this. And I hope that you're really, really making use of these beautiful energies that are coming your way. If you have any questions, any comments, please let me know in the comment section below. You can also contact me. My email address is in the notes to this video. And I would really, really appreciate it if you shared this video, if you liked it, and if you subscribe to my channel. That would really, really help me out. All right, see you soon.